Hello there, friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around these parts, hello. Thank you so much for clicking. My voice is like, nope, no. In today's video, I'm doing a plan with me for the week of February 3rd, sorry. First full week of February, and I'm using this Winter Kisses kit. I think it's Winter Kisses in French up top. Like, that's the actual name of the kit, but I'm not finna try to say that. So cue like Domi's beautiful French accent saying it. That's it. It's from Crust Press. I've had it for, at least a year. I don't think it's 2 years old. I think I've had it for about a year. I really actually love this kit. And I'm not a wintry girl, and I'm not usually a neutral color kind of girl, but I do love me some blue. Like, throw some blue on something and I'm like immediately probably going to like it more than without the blue. And yeah, February, I kind of prioritized lots of winter kits because it was very snowy this February. Like, we got probably the bulk of the snow for the winter season in February. I feel like it snowed all the time. And let me tell you, I was super over it. So, but I really love this spread. It's the first time I've actually been able to use snowflake foil, which is actually exciting, even though I hate snow. It's cute to look at. And I decided to pair it with matte silver. These underlays are from Plannahannah. They are the Jack Frost underlays. And I think I pulled in some, I was about to say matte bronze, some matte silver lip washi. I think it's called Lips 1. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's called Lips 1. I picked that up, and there was a heart washi I picked up because I was going to go in between the two, but I ended up doing the Lips 1. And I actually love that I was able to bring in like the winter elements, bring in a little more of the romantic elements, because it is a little more of a romantic kit, and it's February, so it's a love month. So I really love how this spread turned out. I was actually really back and forth on foil with this one. I thought I was just going to use plain old silver, but matte silver was the vibes. The way it like matches, I feel like, with the grays in this kit. 10 out of 10, no notes. 10 out of 10, no notes. I am using silver for my next spread, which will be a Valentine's Day spread. So you will see actual plain old silver, which every time I lay it down, I'm reminded that like just silver foil is really kind of bomb. And I feel like that's gotten lost. It's gotten lost in the sauce because we have so many fun foils to choose from these days. But like plain old silver, like the core foils still kind of hit. And I've realized that I haven't used gold foil that much. Like, I don't remember the last time that I did a gold foil, like regular gold, not any type of fun foil like gold hollow, like just a regular gold spread. I need to look back at my planner and see what that was, because I literally do not remember. Like, I'm doing my Christmas spreads now real time, and I don't think I use gold, straight golds for any of them. So, which would have been, I think I used gold and champagne lights for a Halloween spread. So back in October, I guess, was the last time I used it. But that's still not even a straight gold because it has the sparkly gold. It's a mixed metal. So like the last time I used a straight gold, I don't know. I'm going to have to check my planner, and I'm not near it. But yeah, so you're going to see matte silver. You're going to see silver next week. And then I don't remember what foil I have for the third week in February. I know that it's still going to be like snowy themed. I'm actually waiting for it to come in the mail. It should be coming today, actually, which is funny. But I don't remember what I decided to pair with it as far as foil goes. So once it gets here, I'm going to have to look at that. It is from SPC. I bought so much freaking pop culture kits when she had that big like event where she brought back like older ones too. I bought so many pop culture kits, you guys. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. It's a little embarrassing. But all those orders are coming in today, so I'm probably going to film, or at least try to film, a portion of the haul for y'all. I actually just had a haul go live, so this one probably won't be going live for a few weeks, but I'm excited to open my goodies. I am. Because some of them, I think a lot of them actually, I don't think I have any repeats of things that I've actually used. So they're all still new to me, even though they're older sets. And I just wanted to pick them up in case, I needed them or end up wanting to use them. There are other things, there's some alternate things I can use some of the kits for, but I'm really pumped. Anyways, I don't think the mail has gone here yet. Oh, it did get here. Ooh, I can see it. Ooh, it's so shiny. These bubble mailers are pretty. They're like a rose gold. Very 10 out of 10 on the bubble mailers rate for SPC for this. Stunning. But yeah, and there I am looking through. I think I was trying to find a month script. Yes, and I used this really old Hello February one. I think this is from Rose Colored Days, which this is really dating myself because I don't know if Rose Colored Days is even open still, but that's what I got. So all right, y'all, it's been several days later once again, but I have to tell you, I just had a very quick but interesting interaction with a customer service person in Kohl's. Y'all, okay, so first of all, story time. So first of all, I bought some new bras. And yes, I need to tell you exactly what I bought. I bought some new bras because your girl, us curvy, thickums ladies, many times are very well endowed. We're very well endowed, It's a blessing and a curse. I think for obvious reasons. And so finding a bra that kind of keeps it all together is not always the easiest task for us. And so I've been on a bit of a hunt to find one. And I think I did find one, but I tried out two that I ordered from Amazon. And only one was really working for me. So I was like, I'm going to return the other one and get more of the one that works. So I went to Kohl's, which is the quickest and easiest place for me to return any kind of Amazon merch. So went over there, which by the way, if y'all have ever returned something at Amazon, at Kohl's, like an Amazon order at Kohl's, sorry, is what I meant. These hoes are slick because they put the Amazon return desk all the way in the back of the store. So you can walk through all the goodies, and then once you do your return, they give you a Kohl's coupon and maybe 2 Kohl's coupons and a receipt, obviously, to confirm that you returned your item. And then of course you need to walk back through the whole store to get out. So I'm looking at this and how this is developing, and I've only returned probably one other thing at Kohl's from Amazon. So I've done it once before, so I knew where it was located, but every time I'm like, y'all think y'all slick. I ain't buying nothing. But if I needed something, it would be a nice little perk. But anyways, that's beyond the point. So I go all the way to the back of the store. There's a guy there who's doing the returns. No line, just me. I don't know why this cart was not moving. I'm very confused by that. Anyways, no line, just me. Y'all. So I get there, and you know how you can just kind of tell off the bat this is going to be an interesting interaction just based off the person? I kind of knew. So I get there, I'm like, hey, I'm here to do a return or whatever. I'm like, do you need a QR code or something? Because first, he's one of the people that just stares at you when you're there. And I'm usually waiting for them to interact and say hi, how can I help you? Are you all set? Whatever. Not this dude. He was just dead blank stare at me. I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to do the work here, I guess. So I'm like, hi, I'm returning this item. Do you need a QR code? Because I've only done this once before and it was a while ago, but I vaguely remember that Amazon has a QR code in your account that you can use to return something when you return something. So they can scan it. So I pulled that up. He scanned it. He wrapped it all up, taped it, and then he's printing the receipt. He's printing the receipt and the coupon. Mind you, hasn't really said anything other than to confirm that, yes, I can return my item here. And then he's like, here's a Kohl's coupon, your receipt, and have a normal day. I was like, this is so encapsulating of life right now, actually. Try to have a normal day. Because I know that's hard enough. Having a good or a great day seems really far-fetched right now. Just have yourself a normal day. And at first I was like, I'm not quite sure how to respond. So I just kind of walked away a little dumbfounded. And then I was like, you know what? This guy's onto something. Oh, because like facts. And who knows what his intent behind saying it was. But he right, y'all. That's all I'm saying. He right. Anyways, y'all, it is not several days, maybe like a couple days later. Because, we do our voiceovers in chunks now. It's fine. I have to watch the highlights from yesterday's game because I watched a little bit of it, and then I think we were like caught up watching Epic Universe videos, which, fam, we are going to get into Epic Universe. I know that a lot of planner folks are Disney heads, and I love it and respect it, but like, bruh. Anyways, I have to watch the highlights from yesterday's game because I missed it. And I don't know if I told y'all, I subscribe to, like, I feel like most things are moving to some type of streaming platform. Even baseball games now are pretty much exclusively on the MLB app. And I have T-Mobile for my cell phone carrier, and they do like T-Mobile Tuesdays, and they were doing an offer for like a free season, like a free MLB subscription for the season. And I was like, I need you to say less, T-Mobile. I need you to say less. Y'all, I ran. And then it was funny because I did it for myself, and then Bay texted me, and he was literally, all he said was like, guess what I got for free? And I was like, bro, me too. So shout out to T-Mobile. They did their big one. That's all I'm saying. But I only watched a little bit of the game because I was kind of not focused on, but we were watching a video from Epic Universe, and it's just so cool. Like, first of all, to have if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, or if you're not super into theme parks, Universal Studios has opened a new park in Orlando, Florida. It is Epic Universe. It is technically their fourth park because they have a water park outside of Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure. Their water park's Volcano Bay. And then they've opened Epic Universe. And y'all, it has been so cool to see. Like, it is just gorgeous. It has 5 lands. Yeah. So Celestial Park, which really is kind of like the hub. Like, there's not a whole lot going on. It's more like food, I feel like, there. Again, it's brand new, so I'm learning as I go as well. But it feels like more of like the hub and like the centralization of things. But then they have a How to Train Your Dragon land. They have a Harry Potter land. It's like kind of themed after Fantastic Beasts, but also Harry Potter. Very cool looking things. They have what's the other one? Dark Universe, which is like an ode to all the classic Universal monsters. And then they have Super Nintendo World, which is just so stinking cute. I cannot handle it. Toad. Oh my God, Toad. They have a Toadstool Cafe, y'all. Oh my God. Like, and you can meet Toad. Oh, he's so cute. Like, oh my goodness. So cute. And like, Bay really has no self-control when it comes to things like this, because he's like, so are we going? And I'm like, sir, do you know how much money, especially for the time that he wants to go, it's going to cost us to go here? Like, my last name is not Rockefeller. Like, what are we doing? And neither is yours. So like, what are we doing? And we like, it's so wild because I remember when it was rumors and dirt, like before it was announced, way before it was announced, way before anyone was talking about it. I saw like one like random, like I think it was a news snippet or clip or something where they were talking about, oh, there's like a movement happening here, and there are rumors that Universal might be building like a 3rd park or a 4th park if you count the water park. And I remember when it was that, like, nobody was talking about it. There was like a little bit of rumors, but not much. And it was dirt. So to like see it developed and like open now, you just feel like you're a part of the journey. So it's really, really cool. If you're interested in things like that and you haven't checked it out, there's tons of videos of folks who have gotten previews. That the park doesn't officially open until May 22nd, I believe. But there's tons of videos out from folks who had media previews or friends and family previews that share so much of the park. So if you're one of those people who likes to watch those things or you're curious, it is stunning work, stunning work. And because it's brand new, I feel like we're just learning new things as all of these videos come out. So it's been really cool to kind of watch that. And we're like, I want to sit there. I want to ride this ride. So it's really fun. I think Universal really killed it with that. And apparently they left room for like expansions already. So they're already thinking about that, like forward thinking, which I think is cool. So yeah, so that's pretty amazing. I definitely highly recommend checking it out. And it just sucks because like I feel like Disney is doing some new things specifically for their parks. That obviously some things have started happening, and I've seen some trucks like construction happening on certain areas. Like Animal Kingdom is where I saw some walls up where they're transforming. I'm so sorry. I'm technically just woke up ish. It's 8:20 in the morning, so forgive me. But I saw some walls up in Animal Kingdom, and they're doing away with Dino Land and adding the Tropical Americas, which is going to have Encanto, like an Encanto ride, which of course I'm very excited because I love Encanto. I think they're going to do a carousel. So I think they're going to do cool things, but it's like, why did you wait until Universal built all this hype around literally opening a new park just to start something? Anyways, it's a love and hate thing I have with Disney in this regard. I love the Disney parks, and love Disney, but I'm just like, first of all, I know y'all could build a fifth park. Like, I know that you can, but you won't. That's my first gripe. And then, D23, I think last year's D23, when they were like, none of this is blue sky ideas. And they were all blue sky ideas because nothing was actually happening yet. Like, things are happening now. But I remember Josh D'Amaro up there, and because the previous D23, of course, they got complaints because people are like, we don't want to hear blue sky shit. Like, we want to hear what's coming now. And so, of course, he like kind of was driving home the point of like, none of these are blue sky. Dirt is moving. And I'm like, dirt isn't moving anywhere. And it just started moving in Animal Kingdom, Josh D'Amaro. So it's just, it just makes you annoyed as much as I love Disney. And I think what is the most annoying about it is like the prices still go up. So why aren't there improvements happening? Do you know what I mean? Like if the price kept going up and these improvements were happening like 3 years ago, cool. But that hasn't been happening. And I know the pandemic like really obviously affected, the industry of hospitality and tourism and all that. So I get that. But I'm just like, y'all are Disney. You ain't gonna tell me you ain't got money. I'm just not gonna believe it. I'm just gonna call you a liar. So do not tell me that you don't have money. I've seen the prices of merch in Disney. The prices of merch in Disney are crazy. But anyways, I still love Disney. I talk my shit because I love Disney. I'm gonna love them always. But like, get it together. Like, get it together. Anyways, so yeah, how did I get on that tangent? Oh, I think I was talking about the game. Oh, I was talking about the game. I'm like, how did I get on this tangent? I was talking about watching the game and then a little bit and then going back because we were watching a video about Epic Universe. Ah, yes. I'll give you a quick update on baseball here at the end because I know most people don't care about it, but the New York Metropolitans, okay. In my opinion, they are not performing to the levels that they can perform, and they're doing all right. We're gonna knock on wood. And it's also April. The baseball season is notoriously long. Like, we gonna be here for a minute. So like pace yourselves. And April weather kind of sucks. So I feel like everyone, not everyone, but a lot of players, I think, and teams get off to slower starts because of it. So it's still a long season ahead, but it's been fun to watch them. I think it's just been fun to be back into baseball. I started getting back into it last season, and that season was just crazy for the Mets. But it's kind of nice to be back at it this season, and like, it just feels like a little piece of myself coming back to me after a very long time. It's like an old friend coming back to you, that you really missed and you didn't realize how much until you've now had them back in your life. So it's been nice to follow along with the team, and I've been enjoying all the social media posts. Those are so fun. Yeah, things have changed so much since when I watched them last time, like way before like social media was big. Like, oh my God, I feel old, but it's true. Like, nothing was happening on social media accounts. So now it's really fun to see, and I feel like they're doing more events at the park, which I'm like, when can I go? And this is unrelated. I'm all over the place. It's okay. Y'all understand. Okay. This made me think of this because it's in New York, and I was wondering if I could do both things if I made a trip to New York. So one is to see a game. I want to get to Citi Field at some point in my 2025 to see a game. Two, yesterday was announced that, so I guess Hamilton, the musical, is going to be like, it's going to celebrate its 10-year anniversary. I'm not sure exactly when, but it's going to celebrate its 10-year anniversary. Anniversary. I'm assuming in the fall, because one of the original cast members is reprising their role as Aaron freaking Burr. I can't. I'm jumping. It's Leslie Odom Jr. I'm trying not to scream in y'all's ear, but like, do you know how much I love Leslie Odom Jr.? I think that if you've been around, you know that I went to see him last year, I think. Either last year or the year before. I think it was last year, because he was really close to me in Boston. And I was like, bro, I need to see him. And like, super reasonably priced, and he can sing anything to me. Like, basically that's what it is. Like, he can sing the phone book and I will be drooling in the front row seat. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And like, the idea that I could possibly see him as Aaron Burr in the fall is really doing a number on my soul. So I'm like, okay, what if I can make it so that I can see him and go see a Mets game and do like a twofer? Now, is that going to happen? I don't know, because it would probably have to happen in September, which for work is really chaotic. So I don't know, but I feel like I need to go. And then I'm also worried because I know that the tickets are probably not going to last that long. Like, Hamilton tickets notoriously are hard to get, but him coming back, I know I'm not the only person excited about it. Like, I've already seen people post on their Instagram stories that they're booking flights. I saw someone who actually already bought tickets. So I'm like, how long are you going to wait to make this decision, Anna? And then I would also need to get Mets tickets. So I'm like, how rich are you? Is your name Rockefeller? Like, it's not. But I feel like I must go. Y'all tell me in the comments. Do I go? Do I do a twofer? Tell me in the comments. Votes in the comments. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, because I need to know. Here's the leftovers. Thank you so much for following my Hot Mess Express of a voiceover. I hope you enjoyed my insanity. Subscribe and like for more planning content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.